welcome back family. Hey, and if you're new to this channel, my name is Amber, and on this channel we review fragrances and body care, and we sip a little tea from here and there. Your sis may go left, but that's okay. Just subscribe, give me the thumbs up, comment down below. Would love to get to know you and meet you. And hey family, hey, I hope you all are doing well. Hey new family, I see you all coming in. I hope you all are doing really well. Well, let's get into it. You all see the title, and hopefully by the time I put this out, it's going to be on time. So today is Monday, and it is the start of the Fragrance for All event at Sephora. Okay, so I got this recently in the mail, this little promo. Okay, and it's going on starting today, December the 16th to the 24th. Okay, and this is a 20% off for a full-size fragrance. Yes, 20% off on a full-size fragrance. I just said this recently, right? Isn't that coming up, the fragrance sale? So if you were not able to shop for a fragrance during the Sephora Sale, okay, the savings event, now is an opportunity for you to shop. Now, the only thing about this comparison to the Sephora savings event is that I believe you can only use this one time. I don't know. I was trying to research it. I did not see that, so maybe they've changed it, but from what I remember, you can only use this code one time. So you have to make sure that whatever you get, the getting is good before you check out, okay? But either way, you can use the code fragrance20. Oh, it does say it. There you go. Okay, it was the fine little print. It's the little print. It does say one-time use, okay? So I've never tried it where if you can use it online and then on store, you can use it one in store, like one online, one on store. I don't know. Let me know down below. Does it do that? Because I know that Bath and Body Works has sometimes sales where you can only use it for one time, but if you go in store, you can use it again. But let me know if this is the same. However, I wanted to go through this little booklet. It also came with a little booklet, which I do enjoy, and it had different fragrances that you can check out. So I wanted to go through and give you all just my quick little thoughts. I'll try to give you all my quick little thoughts. You all know how I am. Your sis is on some of the fragrances that were in the book. Okay, so let's start. Don't need a prince by my side to be a princess. So this is described on this booklet as a warm and sweet gourmand, which pretty accurate, right? I have the old packaging, and actually my packaging is busted and disgusted. Okay, so, but it's the little circle one. And when I say it's busted and disgusted, I dropped it. I know. So this fragrance has marshmallow, okay? So there's a craze on marshmallow. We also have matcha tea, and we have ginger, okay? So if you like a good matcha note, this is going to be right up your alley. I would say, if you were to say that this had maybe strawberry or something like that, or like a fruity note, if you were to say that was in here, I would totally believe you. But it's not in the notes that they give. However, the marshmallow is so plumped. It's just, it's uber good, okay? And this is probably one of the matcha tea notes that I do enjoy, okay? Sometimes tea notes can go left for me. I've had some different feelings about matcha. Some are really good and some are not so much. But this is a great one. I would highly suggest if you're looking for a tea fragrance, something that I would say is, it gives me girly. It does. It gives me a little princess feel. So if you're looking for something in that profile, I would check out Killian. Don't need a prince by my side to be a princess. Facts. Next up, we have Black Opium, and it is the Over Red perfume. So I have a travel size of the YSL perfume Black Opium. And this is also described as a warm and sweet gourmand. This has a cherry note in it, okay? Hence the red. It also has green mandarin in this. It also has jasmine, you have some black tea, you have some vanilla. So if you're into those, again, another tea scent, okay, hello. But if you're into a cherry tea, it gives me like green but fresh, okay? And you all know sometimes green is not always my jam, but green, fresh, and definitely fruity with that cherry. So if you're looking for a good cherry, yeah, if you don't, again, mind a tea scent, this is a good one. I mean, I would recommend you dive deep in it. I've tested it out a time or two. I don't think I would be getting a bottle. I would not use my 20% off for this. But that's just because I'm not... There's some cherry fragrances starting to peek out. Like Clean Reserve now has a cherry fragrance. So is cherry popping back up? You know, is it a little peeking around the corner? I feel like I went through my cherry craze. That doesn't mean that I can't get more cherry fragrances in my collection. But I feel like this wouldn't be on my list for the 20% off, just being totally honest. Okay, moving on. Now, one that I am checking for, and it is in the book that I may get, we'll see, but it's Gucci Flora, and it's Gorgeous Orchid. It's the one with the yellow bottle one. When I first initial impression was a love, okay? This vanilla in here, of course, orchids in here, and it also has ozonic notes, okay? And so it gives you this fresh, warm, floral scent. And not only does it have orchid in this, it's a vanilla orchid, okay? So vanilla on vanilla. This is so beautiful, okay? But this would be so great. And again, you can wear your fragrance anytime. I'm just talking about me. I really, not that fragrance is for like, you know, a certain season, but for me, I like treat fragrance a little bit like my wardrobe, right? I'm not necessarily wearing a sweater like I am today in the summer. I'm just not doing it. Vice versa. I'm not wearing shorts in the winter. You can do that. I'm not doing that. So, you know, so I really look at fragrance. I know people are different, right? But I do look at fragrance a little bit seasonal, just because I don't feel like wearing everything in like all my very springy, very, you know, happy, you know, pink girl rock type of fragrance in the winter. I'm not checking for that. I'm checking for spices. I'm checking for vanillas. I'm always checking for vanillas. But you know, I'm checking for like warm fragrances. Anyway, all of that to say, I don't know if I will be checking for that for this fragrance, in this season, right? In fall, winter, you know, but spring gonna be here before we know it because fall came and went, right? So I'm hoping winter do the same thing. I'm talking to the winter, you know, winter, if you are on the line, I hope you come and go. Anyway, so spring, yeah, it's so good. And so I love the vanilla. I love the vanilla floral in this. Oh, and I love that it's fresh. So I believe I would get my 20% off with this fragrance. Yeah, because I would love to see how this does on my skin, how this really, you know, I want to explore it more. So I'm really heavy on thinking about getting this beauty right here. It's so good, so good, so good. But let me know your thoughts. Like, I think I would spend my 20% off on this. In my opinion. Okay, moving on. Next up on the list, we have the popular Jo Malone, and this is Ginger Biscuit. Okay, honey, this spicy ginger snap. That's what this is. It's a ginger snap. But this is described as a warm and sweet gourmand, which makes sense. This is so good, and some people don't get along with this, so I don't want you to think that this is a buy. But if you love the scent profile to me of like a ginger snap and you don't mind smelling like that, you would probably enjoy this. I have my bottle, so of course I'm not checking on this for my 20% off, but if you're looking to get Jo Malone's Ginger Biscuit, now's the time to do it, sis. Get your 20% off, okay? And you could be any tier, okay? Hit up there, get your fragrance 20 on, and get your fragrance. Get your fragrance. Now, I will say this don't last all day. Not that I want to smell like a ginger biscuit all day. However, I still love her, even though she don't last all day. I still love her. Moving on. Next on the list is another fragrance I do not have, which is Tom Ford Vanilla Sex. Okay. Don't have this. This is a warm, sweet gourmand. I've heard very mixed reviews on this. When I smelled it in store, I remember I was not like overly thrilled. It wasn't like, oh yes, I need it now. It was definitely a creamy vanilla scent, but I do have others that, to me, in my opinion, are better. That's in my collection, but approach with caution. So if you are wanting Tom Ford's Vanilla Sex and you're looking for more of a creamy vanilla, check it out. I would definitely check it out before you purchase, because the price tag, even with that 20% off, sis, she different. That price tag is different. That price tag is like $405.
No, I can't take it. I can't take it, Jerry. It's too much. It's too much.
Yeah. 20% off. She high for a 1.7 ounce. Hey girl, hey. It's one of them. But if you like it, I love it for you. I'm definitely not checking for that scent. But maybe somebody is. That's why I just let you know what was in the book. Moving on. Next up, one of my favorite lavender, well, not top favorite. If I were to do a lavender video, she would be a part of that, and that is YSL Lead. Now, I will say, this lavender is not for everyone. Lavender is not for everyone, period. But I do enjoy this beauty, okay? This orange blossom in this vanilla, Madagascar vanilla at that, must. Now, this to me is definitely, I wouldn't say all formal, but I would dress up to wear this, right? Or like going to work or going to church, or, like something, a dress up event, This would definitely not be like a casual, for me. Again, I'm talking about this would definitely not be a casual thing type of scent, but I do enjoy this. Please hear your sis. If you don't have this in your collection, you're like, oh my goodness, sis, I'm looking for a lavender. You said vanilla, mascara vanilla. I love that note. And if you like mandarin orange, you're like, yes, sis, I love that. You like orange blossom, you're like, oh, this sounds good. Please, sis, smell it, okay? Go in store, go to Sephora, see if you vibe with it, all right? Because a lot of people, there are tons, right? There's the intense one that you might like more than the original. I call this the original. They have like a flame flare or something. They have so many different YSL fragrances, okay? Even the Le Parfum, you might vibe with that more. Please test it to see which one you would vibe with more, and then get your 20% off. I would absolutely go in store, see, because this might not be your jam. You might say like, this is too mature. Since this is not for me. I'm not even checking for that at all. So that's why I'm like, go in store, see if you vibe with it, but I'm just showing you what's on the book that they're suggesting, and I happen to have the fragrance, okay? So I'm just giving you my quick thoughts. Moving on. Next up, Miss Popular. This is another gonna be popular This is Valentino's Donna Born and Warm. Honey, if you don't know about this, if you don't know about this and you're in the fragrance community, in the fragrance world, wow. Okay, that's fine. You can be introduced on my channel. Yeah, if you like a warm floral, like a lot of these fragrances are, but you're looking for something pretty in pink, but sexy, pretty in pink, yeah, this is her. And for me, sure, go in store, see if you vibe with her, whatever. But if you are, I would say 25 to 30, pushing on up. I think if you're looking for a good cutesy girl, sexy, yeah, this has got to be in your collection. This is, yeah, you smell me. I'm here. I know. I look good. Thank you. It's one of them. This is sexy. She's a good one. So I would highly recommend. So we have black currant. We have some pink pepper, some bergamot in this. We have jasmine. We have some jasmine tea. I think we have some gaiac wood. We have some bourbon vanilla. This is really good. So if you love this, if any of those notes sound delicious and good, yeah, this is a good one. Highly would recommend. Okay, moving on. Next up, a couple ones that I don't have but are on this book is Glossier. I don't have that. They said it's a warm and sheer type of fragrance. Believe you, I've heard, I believe it's like your skin but better type of vibe. I'm not familiar. I, again, don't have it, and I've never smelled it in store, but I've heard it's like that type of skin, type of scent, your skin but better. Then Ariana Grande has a scent called Love Notes. I believe this is kind of popular. This is Pink Woods, and it's a fresh floral. This is starting at $32 for the travel size on to $80. So good price range. Good price range for your 20% off too. So maybe check it out. Oh, actually, if you pull this off, it gives you what it smells like. Okay, so from just that, it's very woody. You know, you can't really judge by these books, but if I were to judge just by this book, I wouldn't be checked for it. It's very woody. But check it out, see if you like it. And then they have Flower Bomb Tiger Lily, which I do have a travel size of. I did enjoy this fragrance. I don't know if you can see it, but I did enjoy this fragrance. I don't think I enjoyed it enough to purchase a full bottle of this, to be quite honest, but it's cool. So very tropical floral, like has freesia, coconut. I believe it has even mango in this. So really good benzoin. It's very, very good, very tropical, very good. But again, I don't think I'm checking for a full bottle of this. Now, if I was gifted, because I only have one time to use this, right? So if I was gifted this fragrance, I would absolutely accept it. No problem. Absolutely would accept this as a gift. Purchasing on my own, maybe not so much, but it is very much a fresh solar is what they describe it, but very coconut tropical heavy. So if you're looking for something to go on vacation with, right? Again, it gives me very spring, summer, but something to go on vacation with. It does smell really good though. I don't know, but I wouldn't spend my, I will hands down will not spend my 20% off on this. I would have to find this on a deal. Like for full price, it would be $180. Like you would have to get this for me to purchase out of my own coins. Like we would have to be in like the $60, $70 range, $80. Like something like that. You would have to take me down from the $180. Like I would not buy this at $180, but not to say this is really good. Tropical, again, if you're looking for something like that, right up your alley. Very good. But if you don't like coconut scents, it's like coconut milk type of scent. Like if you don't like that, steer away, sis. You ain't gonna like it. Okay. Moving on. Next up, two very popular scents, but a little bit different. We have Prada, and this is the original. Very good. Very good. It's been duplicated, you know, different, even Bath and Body Works, you know, duplicating it. But very good. If you're looking for, I would say this is not as sexy as Donna's Born in Roma Valentino. I would say it's not as sexy, but if you're looking for that pink, very feminine type of scent, I would recommend Prada. Like, again, Prada gives me very feminine, very flirty, maybe not like as sexy as this, but she's flirting a little bit. She's like, hey, oh, thank you so much for the compliment. Like, she's a little shy. She's a little shy to me, but still good. And then we have like a very powdery girly. Now, she's been around the block. And I'm not saying been around the block like she's been, in the bedroom with a lot of men. I'm not saying like around the block like that, but she's been around. She's very wise to the menfolk, okay? She knows like when you playing with her or when you're serious. It's one of them. She knows when, are you wasting my time or are we really on something? That's what this is. And this is Carolina Herrera's blush. This I would recommend for someone that is a little bit more mature, right? Like I'm thinking in the 30 range age group. You have more wisdom. Again, you're not checking for, the little young 20. You like, what you about to do for me? Like it's one of them. And they have to just come correct. Like have life together. Stop playing with me. Like it's one of them. Stop playing with me. But if you're looking for, again, a feminine scent, but more on the powdery side of things, right? Highly would recommend. This is, again, little shy girl, and this is Sexy Diva, right? She came to not play with you. She came to stay. Hey. Is she saying hey? She might not be saying hey. What would she be saying? Like, is she coming in sexy? She's like, she's just giving you them eyes. She might not even be speaking. She just giving you them eyes. Them eyes. So won't you say my name? Say my moving on. And last but certainly not least, we have Burberry Her. The original is in the book, but I have to talk about Elixir. Yeah. Yeah, I've had plenty. Plenty of memories. But Burberry Her Elixir, I would highly suggest for your 20% off, sis. I mean, you could go with the original. I just think the Elixir does a little bit more. It just, hey, Professor Ogilvy. It's stepping up. She has arrived before she has arrived. So it's given feminine, right? Definitely feminine, but she's a little aggressive to me, We got Wisdom Ain't Playing With You. We got Shy Girl, but she give me a little aggressive. But I do love Burberry. Her Elixir. If you have this, put down below your thoughts. It definitely has a powder side, but it's like creamy and it's fruity and she's so good. So good. Best of all worlds to me, in my humble opinion. And then we have Dolce & Gabbana. I have only this, but I've tried Dolce & Gabbana in store. Very vanilla. I do enjoy this. I think it has maybe like orange. It has to have like orange blossom or mandarin orange, something orange. Orange is in this. But this is so good. I do enjoy this. I do enjoy all the vanillas. But for me, I'm thinking more of the Dolce & Gabbana. I'm thinking of the Intense rather than the original, okay? So sometimes you'll run into that. That's why I say, there might be different flankers out there. Like the YSL Lieb has different flankers. Burberry Her has a whole bunch of flankers, right? So try in store, because you might find that there's a flanker, maybe not the original, but that works for you. Same with Prada, same with Miss Shy Girl. But, you know, there's also a flanker on. So, you know, I would absolutely, especially with a one-time code type of thing, get your nose on it, sis. Shop in store for this. To me, I would not use my one time as a blind buy unless you were in store, smelt it, fell in love with it, and then you're online purchasing it. Just my opinion. I would not use this for blind buy moments. Because if I can only use it one time, even though you can take it back, you know, I'm probably return policy, whatever. But for a one-time thing, I want to get it right. Like, that's me. That's just me. My opinion, okay? But what are your thoughts? Are you going to participate in the Fragrance All event? I would love to know. Are you going to dabble in your 20%? Or are you like, sis, I've already got my fragrance, leaving it on the curbside. I will not be at Sephora this year. And I understand, honey, because you know, this is not about Bath and Body Works, but you will not catch the candle. I do not have a haul on the candle day. It came, gone, and went, and I saw it, and it was seen, and it was in my DMs, and it was in my message box that it was here. I didn't do the candle day sale. I got too many. I'm sorry. It's time out. I had too many fragrance too. Well, who's talking? I mean, you might have too many shoes and purses. I'm not gonna say I have too many fragrances. I don't think so yet. I've seen some other people's collection. I think I'm okay. My mom would say different, but I think I'm okay. But anyway, I do have too many candles though. So there'll be plenty of gifts to go around for Christmas. Merry Christmas to those that are watching that are a part of my family and that will see me and you getting a candle. Yeah, because I have too many. And I put money towards it. They just sitting there though, looking at it. So anyway, that's not what this video was about. I'm sorry. Back forward. Okay. Okay. Like, that gets me back on track. It really doesn't. But anyway, make sure you subscribe. Give me the thumbs up. Comment down below. Would love to get to know you and meet you. And hey, family, hey, make sure you're good to yourself. Give yourself some grace. And if no one has told you that you are more than enough, yeah, your sis just did. Bye, family. I love you so much. Bye.